Here I come in my 57, she's a real low rider. Paid perfection with a custom paint job and them hot rod flames. Ain't nobody gonna call this hot rod tame. Ooh, ooh, yeah, V8 engine with a fuel injection. 283, that's my ounce of perfection. Keep that right out when it's very late. Haven't gotten out of getting license plate too. Well, I'm cruising low and I'm cruising mean. Well, I'm cruising slow in my street machine. You're my hot rod mama and you're really beautiful steam. Anyway, so I made a post this morning saying I had a funny story to tell you. So anyway, sitting at my terminal a couple days ago. You know I'm the new guy, right? And anyway, I just switched out of the old purple people eater Grimace, purple Nurple, whatever you want to call it, whatever I want to call it. And I got into this truck. And anyway, so I'm waiting around in the little driver's lounge, kind of waiting on a piece of freight to show up, and then I'm going to take off, right? And I'm hanging out with this other driver, and we're both a little tired, a little ran down, for no particular reason. It isn't like we were busting our ass or anything, but what it was is nobody had made any coffee, so I made a pot of coffee, right? Well, while I'm making this pot of coffee, a few gentlemen walk in, a couple drivers, maybe a couple mechanics, and this one particular fellow walks in. It's the guy who pretty much, it's the man who started the company, the outfit, the whole thing. And anyway, I grab me a pot of coffee, I say hello to the man, and bullshitting with this other feller, and pour a pot of coffee, get a spoonful of sugar and a spoonful of creamer, and I'm stirring it. And I hand the spoon over to the other guy, the other driver. I'm like, here's a spoon if you need it. And all the while, the big guy is like this close to me, like right here, and he's looking at my cup, looking over it like this, and then looks at me like, and I'm just like, I know, man, I gotta girly it all up, right? Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. He probably said that. I don't recall what he said after that, but I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. But it was kind of funny, you know. He cracked on me pretty hard. But anyway, he showed me something that I thought was pretty cool, and I had to try it out. So anyway, he's talking to me, and he's talking about coffee. And he goes, well, what do you drink? Why do you drink coffee? I'm like, well, I need to get, a little wired up. I need to stay awake. He's like, yeah, to stay awake, keep you awake, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, what's a big downfall with coffee, with drinking coffee? What's one of the problems with it? I'm like, fucking nothing. He's like, well, you gotta piss a lot, right? I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I guess so. And the whole time while he's saying this stuff, asking these questions, he's like digging in his pocket. I think he was wearing some cargo pants or something. And he's digging in these pants, and he pulls out this Ziploc bag. And I see in this Ziploc baggie some little black things. I'm like, what the fuck does he have? What are we getting into here? So anyway, so he pulls them out, and then he goes, check this out, you know, so you don't have to piss all the time. And he pulls out, that baggie is full of coffee beans. And he just tosses them in his mouth like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wow, I've never seen anybody do that before. And he's like, hell yeah, man. He goes, you ain't got to piss all the time. You need to drink some water with it. But yeah, that's all you need. You get all the caffeine, keep you going. And then you just, you know, I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. I was like, I guess you could kind of do that like chewing tobacco, right? Put it against your gum. He's like, yeah, that's where I do it. I just kind of keep it in between my cheek. I'm like, wow, that's really something. So, I think it was that evening, I made it to a Walmart down the road, and I bought me a pack of whole beans right here, man. Some coffee beans, and I gotta show you. It smells so good. So you take the beans, like so, and just chew them up. and it's not bad. Now, I don't swallow it like this. I do end up swallowing it eventually. But I kind of just nibble on it while I'm cruising down the road. You know? Just nibbling. And then it eventually just, I kind of wash it down with a little bit of water. And, shit. Yeah, I feel more awake. But, you gotta make sure you floss and all that before you get to your drop or whatever, because your teeth will be all filled with black shit and you look like a moron. But, oh, and I'm telling you, the first time I did it, 15, 20 minutes later, I wanted more, man. It's very addictive. It's not like just drinking a cup, you know, and whatever. This is like, you know, you want to keep doing it. So I keep the bag now right down there. And thanks to my new boss and all that, I have a new habit. All right, have a great day.